The North will be the poorest nation on the surface of the earth if Nigeria divides. So, say no to disunity. Nigeria is a country blessed with many ethnic groups, diverse culture and tradition. However, the country is estimated to be around 200 million people, who occupies the 6 geopolitical regions of the country. Nevertheless, there have been calls for a breakup by the southern parts of the country, although initially there was a war in this regard which will never be forgotten in the history of Nigeria, as so many lives and property were lost. Subsequently, in spite of the war for division, Nigeria has still not been divided. It is still therefore a no-need situation for a country at this age to start fighting for a breakup. There are reasons why Nigeria must not break up. If Nigeria breaks up, the pedigree of the country will be no more. Nigeria will no longer be regarded as the giants of Africa. The efforts of our past leaders to build a better Nigeria will be regarded as useless. One side will be of more benefit than the other. Note, did you know that the northern part of Nigeria, which will be a country on its own if Nigeria divides, according to UNICEF, will be the poorest nation on the face of the earth? This will be a very bad nightmare to our northern brothers and sisters if Nigeria breaks up, because they depend solely on the south for existence. Really? Emir of Kano, Muhammad Sanusi II, asserted in Kaduna some years back that if Nigeria were to be divided, two states, Borno and Yobe, would be the poorest place in the world. He further explained that the northeast regions, despite making up a significant population of the country, remains the poorest in all aspects. He was quoted saying, "Look at human development indices, look at the number of children out of school, look at adult literacy, look at maternal mortality, look at infant mortality, look at income per capita. The northeast and the northwest Nigeria are among the poorest parts of the world." However, the northern parts have been ruling the country in all aspects too, but unfortunately it still remains the poorest. In this regard, every Nigerian should say a no to disunity, as it is obvious our beautiful country depends on all the geopolitical regions for its betterment. Judiciously, as a good people in Nigeria, as Christians, as a God-fearing people, it would be an absolute wickedness to our northern brothers when we know they need the south. Hashtag help a brother, help a northerner. A northern country without the south will be worse than the plagues in Yemen. Hashtag say no to Biafra. Oh my god, I think this person is just being sarcastic. The writer of this whole thing is being sarcastic, and it's coming from a breaking news line. The writer is really being sarcastic. So because of that, at the detriment of who? Because that is just exactly what is happening. They boast of being there, and again, the problem in this country is not even from the north alone, because these people don't work in isolation, because of the numbers, because of the population they have, they use it as against the south. But in the recent, nothing is happening there, and the ones who have been opportune to get the power, what do they do with the power? Nothing. They'll just sit down in the office and be enjoying themselves, their own immediate families and their political friends. They are the ones, they just know about those ones. And that is exactly the problem we are having in the case of Amajiris. Now they are overwhelmed with the situation on ground. I think what Sanusi has been saying over the years, COVID-19 has been able to buttress and back it up and expose the people who are always against him, because they believe that, oh, why must he be saying that? It's like he trying to, invariably, when you talk about this Western education, it's an abomination according to those Boko people in their own interpretation. Somehow, it cannot be, you can't separate it even from the northern people. You can't separate it. Even they might come out to tell you, oh, we are not interested in that, we are not part of those people who are violent. But that is how you see that the thing is really thriving there, because somewhat they have that belief, they have that sympathy or that affiliation to the agitation of these Boko people. And that's why you see that Every now and then, this whole thing is always in. And they are using the vulnerables, equip them, indoctrinate them. Then you ask yourself, those who have been making math, the same Herufile, they are making math. Because I remember immediately after 2019 election, he was coming out to say that this and that, they've been this, they've been that. And at the end of the day, nothing gone there, nothing did there. See, now they are just exposed. And somebody was telling us, oh, they are not criminals, they are just victims, that it is a disgrace the way these children are being deported from one state to another, even in the north. That is a disgrace. It's a shame to Nigeria. No. It's not a shame. It is shame on them because they've been in the power at the helm of affairs all this while. What have they done with it? Nothing. And somebody is saying, say one Nigeria, and they will be using it to spite the same people that you are telling to, oh, they should come together. They say no to Biafra, say no to disunity. The same people, they will be telling you they don't know how to play politics. What kind of a thing is that? No, now you cannot beat a child and expect that child not to cry. It does not work that way. They always brag that the so-called Biafrans, they don't know how to play games. The Southwest that know how to play games, see the way they are just, all of them are just, they are embarrassing themselves. Good governance, okoko, nothing. It's just few individuals that are just benefiting this one Nigeria. That's just the way it is. The people who are benefiting from this one Nigeria, what is the percentage? What is the number? And some people will not be lying to them. Now, they have the power. What do they do with the power? They cannot even equip themselves. And they are saying that they are going to be the poorest nation on earth if divided. Then, whose fault is that? And the same people, they will be bragging and be abusing other people. They don't know how to play politics. The politics they are playing, what kind of thinking politics is that? It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. If things continue like this, definitely, that thing that they are running for, it will definitely come. It will definitely come. Because even the power, they don't even know what to do with it. They cannot even make use of it. That is where the problem lies. And other selfish people who are from other regions, they help them too. Because they are of their own selfish interest. And at the end of the day, putting everybody inside bondage. Putting everybody into deeper problems. Someone says, say capital yes to Biafra. Since the Northerners are incapable of developing the country, they should allow others to develop Nigeria for the good of all. But since they are against others ruling Nigeria, it is your tent, O Israel. It's not a demo. It is the same people from Biafra. It is the same people from the Southwest. Like I always say, we have these people across board that they are helping them, that are working with them. Because these people, they can't even work in isolations. You know, just take a look. During election time, you don't see most of them coming to campaign. It is the same Southerners they will be using. Those ones will not be jumping from places to places. Because in as much their own pocket is filled up, they don't care. They don't care about their own people. The selfishness is just all over the place. Yes, because they don't even know. Like I always say, they have the power. They don't know how to make use of it. What kind of a thing is that? If you have something, if you are qualified for something, nobody will even care that maybe somebody is ruling or nobody is ruling. Because everything, what do you really want? Because what you think that somebody from Zone A is going to do, Zone B is already, Zone B is already doing it. So why would you want to bother yourself and be racking yourself? Just to be enjoying yourself and just, let the country be moving forward. But a situation whereby reverse is the case, you don't expect people to be happy. You don't expect people to be happy. Someone says they cannot be if they harness the natural resources in the zone. In fact, North is more endowed than the South, except that it is free of oil from the South. That has made the Northerners lazy and parasitic. Northern people don't show love to Southeast just because of inability in them. No option. Southeast side have rather leave Nigeria. Okay. What one is person is right in here? I think we have tried for North for the past 100 years. Now it is time to let them face their cross. What can the South do? We have dragged them and they have refused to move. The North has decided its own fate. It is said that it is the God that describes where the rope should go. If the destiny of the Northerners is to remain the poorest nation on earth, so shall it be. What has been the giants of Africa, done to the ordinary Nigeria. Okay, being the giant of Africa, you know, all those kind of reason just to be there, so that some people will be living in abject poverty, some people will be suffering for the incompetence of other people because of giant of Africa. What, who has he helped? Nothing. Campaign after election, you mean Southeast should continue to be slaves to the North and Southwest? May your generation continue to be slaves to them. And second class, someone says there are lots of solid minerals as well as significant quantity of crude oil in the north that have not been tapped. North is rich, wealthy. Okay, it is unfortunate that our founders of this country were blinded by tribalities of religion, tribe, and insensitivity to knowledge, to knowingly and unknowingly created the tripod pandemic of culture, tribe, and religion to hinder our development. Rather, listen to the British deceit of the North to believe the South would be their problem. Hence, where are we now? Where are we now? That is the question somebody is asking. And someone says here that Nigeria must divide no matter what. Of what good is it that Nigeria is the giant of Africa? Common Togo, Ghana, etc. all have stable power. Secondly, the North cannot be poor because there are so many countries in the world that depend on the agriculture, like Argentina, and they are economically stable. The North has enough land to venture agriculture and be economically stable. So, Mr. Writer, no, so the North does not need to depend on the South for survival. So, guys, let us hear your opinion. Leave your comments and let's learn from you.